Hey YouTube, my name's Steph and my partner is a collector, which makes me a collector by proxy. I've got another open boxing video for you guys. We have the Nintendo Switch limited run release of Cursed Castilla EX or X. I'm gonna say EX. This one looks really neat. I didn't really know much about it. Kind of just looking at the back here, it seems pretty Ghost and Goblins inspired, which turns out it is very much kind of a love letter to those type of games. A action kind of side-scrolling platformer with a pretty high difficulty level. It originally came out in 2016 for the Xbox One and has been released on all the other consoles and was really popular apparently on the Nintendo 3DS. So I'm pretty excited to have it on the Switch, and we're gonna open the box right now and see what's inside. All right, here we are. Let us take this slipcover off. Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh, it looks like a treasure chest. So Ghosts and Goblins inspired. I think I've played not Ghosts and Goblins, but I've tried out, I think, the Castlevania games, which I've heard are similar. Again, platforming for me, not my favorite. Here, that's too bright. Well, I'm just not good at them. I wouldn't say they're not my favorite, but I still like to try them out. Okay, so here we go. We've got the game and the Nintendo Switch case. Very nice. We'll open that up in a minute. For the glory of the arcade times. And then we also have the soundtrack here. We will open that up as well. And then this is the, I guess on the back here. There, my stupid ring light. It's like a arcade cutout with a 3D screen. I'll put that together so we can check that out too. We also have a sticker, very medieval. Ooh, and a making of book. This is really nice. So these games, they are, like, this is a Spanish indie game. And it is based off of like Spanish and European folk tales, which I think is just a super cool concept, like taking a bit of the myths and legends from different places, or I guess from the creator's home areas to and making a game out of them, kind of like a bit of folklore and history. But I think this book says a bit more about them. I'm very interested to read this, but very, very cool. And then we also have a pin. Nope, keychain. That's actually super cute. Will I be getting another keychain? I hope so. Okay. Here, I'll take the plastic off of these. Okay, so I took the plastic off here. Let's open it up. A nice little manual and that cute little switch cartridge. Oh, and it looks like this is a reversible cover. Very cool. So we could have this one, or we could have a medieval arcade drawing. That's cute. Actually, that's super cute. Let's take a quick peek at the manual here. Very olden days. Inspired. Very cool. Pop that back in. We also took the plastic off of the soundtrack. There is a ton of music in here. And the soundtrack, that is a huge soundtrack. I'm really interested in listening to this. Apparently it's supposed to be, you know, a decent soundtrack, arcade inspired, and there's also apparently like 18 boss fights in this game. So I bet each one has a pretty unique sound. I also stopped and did a little craft project for your viewing benefit. I put together the little Cursed Castilla arcade standee. I don't know I don't think we're going to display this anywhere, but it is cute. If you have one of these and you're thinking of putting it together, I would recommend just using double-sided tape instead of glue. I started out trying to use glue and it got really messy really fast. I guess hot glue would work. This is funny, this is my only negative kind of thoughts are on this thing. The idea of it is really cute and nice, and it even comes with this cool like holographic card to put on, so it looks like you're playing the game. But honestly, this was a frustrating thing to put together. The cardstock is kind of flimsy, and it was cute. It's cute. It's a nice idea. I get it, but I could have done without it. I think everything else in here is definitely worth the money, and it's very nicely put together. This was kind of a waste of time. I would have rather just have this cool card. But not to be too negative, it is still super cute, and I'm going to take some cool pictures for the video, or try to anyway. I'll leave that out. And I do love this keychain. So anyways, that is the unboxing portion of it. I am going to pop this into the Switch, and I'm going to give it a play, and I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts in a second. Hey friends, so Andrew and I popped this boy in here, and boy did we have a good time. This game is so much fun. I was honestly just kind of expecting a Ghouls and Ghosts. Ghouls and Ghosts? Ghosts and Goblins. I was honestly expecting a Ghosts and Goblins kind of like just straight ripoff, or like a Castlevania ripoff. I wasn't expecting much from this game, and boy was I wrong. This game is, yes, it's definitely inspired by those games, but it has a lot of creativity and just a lot of fun to it. It's definitely a lot easier than those games. It's very arcade inspired. It's you can adjust the video on it to have the grain and all of that, but it starts you playing in 4:3 ratio, which I think was really cool, and it had like the cool arcade style art on the border, which was a lot of fun. And there's so many different like enemies, and the bosses are really neat. When you kill an enemy too, they like explode with this gross blood sound, which was really funny. And yeah, it's really fun. The levels are really unique. Andrew got, I think, to level 4 or 5 pretty quickly. I beat the first boss. So it was enough for me that I wanted to keep playing. It definitely has that arcade feel where it's like, oh, just one more, while not being too difficult or too easy. Like, I think it's just enough challenging that you want to keep playing and you want to keep going. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing this game all the way through. Maybe I'm gonna try. It was a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it. So thanks so much for joining me for this open boxing / mini little review first thoughts, and let me know if you've played the game and what do you think of it. Thanks so much. Bye.